Hello friends, it's Armstrong here from Made Miniatures, and today I want to show you what I have been working on this week. Yeah, it's gonna be a very quick video because I'm literally recording this on my tea break. So yeah, I don't have that much time. So as you can see, this is a orc truck. Yeah, it looks very Mad Max-esque. Yeah, and I love it. I love to be honest, one of my favorite looking trucks are the American style ones. So the ones with the big front, I don't like the cut-off ones. Yeah, but what we have in here, let's just do the fake zoom, which means I'm just gonna lift it. So there we have tweezers. So in here we have the a dashboard, that I just built from a scrap of plastic card, make a screen in here, a couple of rivets that you can see on site. In here some sort of a displays, and then we have this driver that I 3D printed, and I already painted him because he's gonna go on the inside. I have to lift his chair a little bit because he was too low. Then we have this floor that I added to that truck. I don't know whether I showed it before on any videos, but basically I need to lift it, so I put a piece of foam under it. I don't like to use other materials than plastic art generally in buildings, stuff like that. But yeah, let's just go to the beginning, original truck parts. So this chassis is from the original Orkish truck. I just cut it in half, as you can see, added in here. Then I added this big pole to simulate the transmission. There is some patch job underneath the truck. I probably still gonna have to add some rivets to it, to make it more Orkish, and maybe just do something with this part of the truck because it's still kind of blunt underneath. Yeah, but you can see that I used the original step as well from the truck. It was a little bit longer. I have to cut it down because I broke the pins. Yeah, then the truck is just the front of the truck is literally just a box that I built, and then I added this half pipes in here. On top of that, I added a Imperial Knight helmet, which I have to drill sides of it to actually fit that chain through, so you can see that chain is actually slack. Yeah. I use two Orkish skulls. Yeah, like they probably just kill a couple of not they clansmates, or find them or whatever. Yeah. I use the front of the original truck on this bumper, and I dress it up, of course, with rivets. In here you can see that I forgot the rivets, so I'm gonna have to add them. Then this is the tank that normally is on the side of the truck. I use it as well in here. Then I use a couple of those glyphs. I added the lamp in here. That's why this pipe, the wire is in here. And you can see that the tank as well is wired into the chassis for some reason, but it's just for a good looks. Yeah. And then this is a 3D printed part from this kind of buggy. Yeah, that's another thing that I'm gonna show you in a few seconds. Yeah, this is a 3D printed part from this part of kind of buggy. It is a roof that I cut to the size. I cut off from the other buggy and I decided to just use it because that was the best idea in my opinion. Those in here are a Sicarian tank exhausts. Yeah, and of course I use the rubber bands as the back. This is actually a front of this little buggy, this window in here. Yeah, and this is of course the original windows from the truck. These are the side panels from the back of the truck, working as the cabin panels. And of course the back of the cabin is just a big box with a couple of rivets. I added some extra glyphs. This is actually from a Dreadnought. This is again exhaust pipe from the Sicarian. In here, this is a piece of a sprue that I just clean up around and just make a hole. And in here I made a ladder of a kind. You have a couple of glyphs in here, then you have this ladder, and then the back of the bed I used just plastic art scraps that I added some rivets to. The same on the back, make it more detailed. And this was sitting actually somewhere, I think in here in the middle of the chassis. Yeah, so I cut it out and I just use it on the back to make the connection point. Yeah, and then of course you have to have some sort of a weapon. Oh yeah, this roof is actually a back of the truck. Normally it would be a bed, truck bed, but I use it as a roof. And then, you know, you have to have some weapons. So normally you would have a orc sitting there with a big gun or a smashable, yeah. But I just make this little turret nest. So, you know, just a little bit of a plastic card, then a pin, plastic card pin to fit into that hole. And then I just build, you know, something, you know, some blast shield at the front. Then, you know, something spiky as an orky, and then, you know, kind of rail in the back. And this is actually from a different kind of buggy that I actually bought the files for, because I like the grots, yeah. So I have a extra grot in here that's gonna be sitting in here and, you know, just shooting. I still don't know what to put into the passenger seat, yeah, but that's me. I can never decide. Maybe it's just gonna be empty, yeah. But in all, you know, in all of its glory, that's how it looks right now, yeah. And I think it is a quite cool model. It's gonna be probably one of my favorite trucks on the battlefield. I still have to work on some sort of a come on. I forget the name. Okay, I'm not gonna remember it. Yeah, so let's just leave it like that. Yeah, we're gonna have to have some sort of nope, it's out of my mind. Sorry, guys, no English. Me no English today. Yep, and that's a buggy that I've been working on. It is a 3D printed buggy. And now I'm not 100% sure that I pay for this file. No, this is actually a free file. Yeah. So this was a completely free from Colts 3D. I found that one and just printed out. So it comes in a couple of pieces. Yeah, the chassis itself is one piece. The wheels are separate. No, this roof actually is a separate piece, and then the driver and the gunner are separate. The gobbles are separate, and this is separate. Yeah, so I just painted it, you know, with the Bad Moon's color scheme. Yeah, and they're gonna be one of my orc buggies, which I paid. This one costed me, let me just think. It costed me, because I print two of them at the same time, it was about 270 milliliters of resin. So divided by 2, that's gonna be about 135 milliliters of resin. So that's gonna be about five, maybe 7 quids. That's including electricity and isopropyl alcohol that I used. Yeah, so I think this is a great deal for orc buggy, when normally orc buggy costs like 30 odd quids. Of course, I'm not gonna be not buying original orc buggies because I want to. Yeah, but for now, when I have not enough funds to actually splash on triple of each buggy, yeah, these ones are cool enough. And you can see that they are detailed enough as well. You know, they have drain holes for, you know, where they don't have to go, and, you know, it look menacing. Well, not with my paint job, but generally it is a very cool looking vehicle. Yeah, and I'm fairly happy with it. But that's it for today. If you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family. And everybody have a lovely day and take care.